this is just to show you what magic loop is. I've got a circular needle here. It's got two ends. What I've done is I've taken the stitches that I need for my sock, oops, and divided them into half. So I've got one half on this side, the other half on this side, and they're all both on this circular needle here. So I can make a tube, pull this through so you can see. I can make a tube for my sock using the circular needle. What I'm going to do is show you how I work around now. So I push one lot of stitches right up to the tip of the needle, like so, and then I use this other end of the circular as my working needle. There's my loop still. Here's my working stitches. So what I do, oops, got a bit of a tangle there, is I take my working needle and I knit the first half of my circle as if it was flat. There they are there, 20 stitches. Bear with me for a second. This is going to be the last round of my sock cuff before I go on to the pattern. And I've posted a picture of what the finished sock looks like so you can see it. Here it is, right across, as if I was knitting flat, just ignoring those loops of my circular needle that you can see flapping there. It's quite comfortable to work that way. Then I've finished that side, and I'm going to work the other side. So I have to pull this needle, oops, all the way through to the start, and those stitches go up to the needle tip. And then I'm going to take this needle out, just pull it through, comes pretty easily. Now I've just got it, I'm still getting the hang, pardon my tangles there, still getting the hang of where to put my working yarn as I'm doing that little turn. So then I work the other side of the stitches. Pass my stitch marker over because I'd need a stitch marker just so that I know which side I started from. So I know that that's the last side of the round. Otherwise you'd keep going round and round and round, and maybe you wouldn't know where you started and finished. I know that there's a yarn tail there from my cast on, but as my sock gets longer, he gets a bit lost in proceedings, so better to have a stitch marker, I reckon. So there you go. Whoops, there's your little tube. There's one set of stitches on one side of my circular needle, and the others, you can't quite see his tip there. There he is, there's the other one. If I push them both up to the top, you can see better, so I'll do that for you. So push them both up to the top of the needle. There we are there, two sets of stitches. My little tube is happening, and there, the circular needle is what we call, whoop, you can just see it there, the magic loop, because it's still there. We're just using it to make that little circle that's going to be my tube for my top of my sock there. And that's a magic loop, but if you want a tutorial, better to go to knittinghelp.com.